trying to protect everyone from my mess, I had been robbing them of feeling of being needed by me. My strength, the thing I thought was protecting everyone, was actually keeping everyone out. I saw something on the trail yesterday that stopped me completely. Rocks everywhere. Days of rocks. Hard, dry, nothing soft about any of it. And then this flower. One flower growing straight out of a crack in the rock. No soil, no shelter, no obvious reason it should be alive at all. And I just stood there because it was breathtaking. Not because it was beautiful, it was, but because of where it was growing. The flower didn't find the easiest place, it found the only place, the crack. And I thought about every one of us who has been taught that our cracks, our hard moments, our tears, the times we fall apart, they are the problem. What if they are not? What if the crack is exactly where everything worth having gets in? In this video, I want to show you what your vulnerability is actually doing for the people who love you and give you that one small thing to try this week that changes everything. If you're new here, I'm Sheila Madilagat. This channel is for the woman who has been so busy being strong, she's forgotten how to let anyone in. Hit subscribe. Now, let's get into this. I have a reputation with my friends. I'm the listener, the one they call, the one who sits with whatever they're going through, the one who asks the right question and says the right things. And I love that. I genuinely do. But here's what it also means: I never talk. Partly because I don't get a chance, but mostly because I've spent so long being the strong one that I stopped knowing how to be anything else. The strong one doesn't burden people. The strong one manages everything quietly. The strong one is absolutely fine. Thank you. How are you? Until one afternoon with my girlfriends, I wasn't. Something small set it off. I don't even remember what it was. But it was that kind of small thing that breaks you open only because there's so much behind it. And I cried. Not politely, not briefly, not very ladylike. I just fell apart a bit and the room went completely quiet. And then they were so gentle with me, so careful, like they'd been waiting for this moment and didn't know how to say so. And one of them said, "You know, you never tell us what's going on with you." She was right. But what she said next stopped me cold. She said, "Today I finally felt like I could do something for you, like you actually needed me." And I sat with that for a long time because I had built a reputation of having a solid wall of capability around myself, and nobody could get through that. Not because they didn't want to, but because I never showed them the crack. And in trying to protect everyone from my mess, I had been robbing them of the chance to show up for me, robbing them of feeling of being needed by me. My strength, the thing I thought was protecting everyone, was actually keeping everyone out, including me. I walked back to that flower on the rock. It didn't survive despite the harsh conditions. It survived because it found that one crack and put everything it had into that opening. And here's what I now understand about what the wall is actually doing, not just to you, but to the people who love you, because nobody talks about this part. The people around you want to show up for you. They want to be the one who helps, who sits with you, who feels useful in your life in that way. But when you never crack, they can't get in. So they keep their distance. Not because they don't care, but because they've learned she has it handled. She doesn't need us. And you end up surrounded by people who love you, and yet all alone, The crack changes that. My tears that afternoon, the moment I said I was not okay, the thing that I finally admitted out aloud, that wasn't weakness. That was the crack. And love, real love, gets in through the crack, not through the solid parts, never through the solid parts. The flower on the barren rock didn't grow in the hardest part. It grew in the only soft one. Now, I'm not going to leave us standing in front of that rock without something to take home. Because awareness without the next step is just really well informed suffering, and we've had enough of that. So, let me reach into my pocket tool for today. This one is called the soft spot. This week, find one person you trust and tell them one true thing about how you actually are doing. Not I'm fine, not busy, not getting there. One true thing. Maybe I've been finding things harder than I'm letting on. Maybe I could actually use some help and I never know how to ask. Or maybe I'm so exhausted, I just need some rest. That's it. One person, one true thing. And notice what happens. Because what happened to me that afternoon, that gentleness, that sense of being held, that is there for you too. And only through the crack. The flower doesn't grow in solid rock, it grows in the opening. I keep thinking about that flower, how completely alone it looked out there on that rock, and how, once I looked closely, it wasn't fragile at all. It had roots going deeper than I could see, holding on to something underneath all that hardness. You've been so busy holding everyone else, you forgot you are allowed to be held. That flower survived everything the mountain threw at it, not because it was hard, but because it found that one place to be soft. I'm Sheila Madlagat. Video 6 is the one that I've been building towards since the series began. Subscribe so that you don't miss it. Drop in the comments. Are you the strong one? Just say yes. Everyone reading will know exactly what that means. Share this with the strong one in your life. She needs to hear this today. And like this if something cracked open a little. Take care of yourself and shine bright. I mean that.